Because honestly, staying single is not my thing. I don't know. I'm just a family man. Actually, I'm looking for two. At this point, I just need two.
And even though he's mad at me and very angry at me, and he is treating me in not a nice way off camera, but even from family members that never liked me, and they were celebrating this breakup.
Greetings and welcome to Auntie Yami channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how positivity can turn into negativity, especially when you start disliking another person. I'm going to give examples how Rosio is using negativity to destroy Marwa and his family. Is it going to work long term, or what are the consequences? To also look into Marwa's journey, how Marwa is influencing the young people in the village, how Marwa is helping the poor. He's helping a lot of youth who did not have anything, but now they can even show that, okay, I've got a house there, I've got something there, I've got a car there. Like you can see Mayuguno, Nasto, all of them, they are showing us as Burundian traveler who is, I don't know, I forgot the name. I always remember the Burundian traveler. But listen, what about Club Joseph? All these YouTubers are the ones we've seen Marwa getting together with them, and also we've seen them growing on the streets and without even saying anything negative about Marwa. But however, it's not all that perfect, because we've seen even people encouraging people like Nasto, Mayukuno to turn against Marwa. But what I like, for example, with Nasto, remember what happened before. We thought Nasto is going to turn against Marwa, but Nasto showed us that, do you know what? I know what I want. This is also an example where we can see that negativity doesn't work. Nasto chose positivity. Today is not about that. It's about asking ourselves a question. Do you think negativity? I'm not saying negative reaction. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying, do you believe that negativity is working? I know what it's like, from positivity to negativity, then later to positivity again. Why did I do that? Guys, sometimes let's not criticize someone. I've learned a lot, because sometimes you need to test something to give a testimony. It doesn't mean that when you are there, you don't even see that Marwa is helping the youth. Marwa is helping people in the village, but what you see is darkness. You don't see light. Because when you are negative, you always talk about the dark side. If Marwa is helping a child with fees, even if it's not his money, but at the end of the day, is Marwa who has influenced those donors to support those kids. It's the same as us who are negative. If we want, we can also influence other donors on the negative side, so that they can also support the kids in our villages. Because even if we are in diaspora, but we go to villages, but it doesn't work like that. oh, today Marwa supported that boy, but you know what? Marwa is stealing that money. That is negative. We cannot see that child life is changing because of Marwa. Because Marwa used his voice to convince that donor to support that child. But what are we going to see? We are going to turn that positivity into negative by coming out there and said, you know what? He is a scammer. Or some of us, we are going to pay another villager there to go and talk to that child family that don't accept that support, because those people are Illuminati. This is what is happening. That's why you can see some of the villagers are refusing to get help. And what is happening? The people who convince them that those people are practicing this cannot even help them. Why? Because of us who are jealousy. That's what we call jealousy. We cannot call negativity that, oh, it's like we want to advise that person, oh, we want to change that person. No. Look at the villagers who have been negative all their life. What are they doing? Can you let me know what have they achieved so far? Nothing. However, Rosio, as I said before, came out there with her full chest and announced the separation between her and Marwa. She was so happy she left the house without explaining to us, social media, that, oh, I've left because of this, because she took some time. Then later, she thought, do you know what? How am I going to grow my channel? Because if I don't announce, if I don't share Marwa subscribers will hate me. Rosio. Let me advise you. Rosio, you made a very, very, very wrong decision. And one day you are going to regret. And one day you are going to pay for it, Rosio. Because what really happened? Rosio saw light in Marwa and accepted Marwa. And Rosio knew well that village, there was no running water. There was no electricity. But she accepted. She agreed to stay there. But Rosio managed to come out there convincing us that Marwa was like this. Marwa was like this. My mother-in-law was controlling. Oh, I've never seen this. Oh, Kacha was like this. And Rosio, from positivity, what did she saw? She saw darkness in Marwa. That is negativity. Rosio, I'll advise you, there's no growth in negativity. You should have dealt with it behind closed door. The same as you used to deal with Marwa in your bedroom, two of you. If a woman brings bedroom secret out to her in-laws or to her family, that woman will never last long in that marriage or relationship. This is what, Rosio, you are praying at. Rosio, let me tell you something. The more you pause Marwa, even now, Rosio, let's listen to this video about Rosio. Let's listen to this clip, what Rosio is saying. And after that, I'll continue advising this girl who thinks that she's perfect. No one can tell her what to do. And even coming out, am I born again? That's what we call. I've known Jesus, am I born again? Really? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's listen to this clip.
And even though he's mad at me and very angry at me, and he is treating me in not a nice way off camera, but I will not refuse him to see Maisha. I just want to clarify that because I'm sick of people putting me or this agenda that I see even from family members that never liked me and they were celebrating this breakup. It's been very hard. It's been very hard.
Guys, you've heard Rocio. Now, involving family. Talking about how Marwa talks to her differently behind cameras. Now, she's ready for Marwa to what? To be there for Maisha. But she doesn't want just to come out there and say, okay, Marwa, I'm ready. Let's raise this child together. She's still putting blame on her family. And that family mainly is Mwango. I've never heard David Jr. saying anything about Rosio. Anyway, I've heard maybe once Congressman say that she's not picking our cause. But anyway, she blacklisted Congressman already, her mother-in-law. Rocio, you might get wrong advice. Might be your culture where you are tells you to come out on social media and expose everything. It's not going to help you in an African setting, Rocio. What you are doing is disrespecting, destroying, putting more damage on Marwa. That's why negativity is happy for you, Rocio, supporting you, cheering you up, that continue so that they can hear what you are talking about. Because as you know yourself, negativity is always against Marwa and his family. Now negativity that has entered into you is enjoying the whole drama and even wants you to expose more and more lies without thinking about the aftermath. Make yourself like your Mother Teresa. It's not going to help you. You said you met Jesus. It doesn't work like that, Rocio. You should have discussed these issues with Marwa behind closed door and your family. But now you are using this social media to come out there so that you can get followers. They can sympathize with you. Guys, I hate people who are pretenders, who wants to come out there to get sympathy. You know what makes me laugh? Some of us who were always negative, every time trashing Marwa, trashing Mwango, trashing David Jr., calling David Jr. might be names, trashing Mwango. Oh, you know what? Hey, Mwango has got a jobless man. Ask yourself a question. What is happening behind closed door? The same people who are calling Mwango feeding a jobless man without us having evidence, the same people are the one who are wearing trousers in their marriages. The same people, they've got men whom they are feeding. But it's the same people who are making fun on Mwango. But in their houses, it's reality. With Mwango, it's just speculation. This is what is happening. And Marwa mentioned that sometimes people, they talk about things. They will talk about you, but they are hiding what is reality in their own homes. They will laugh at Marwa because of a failed relationship. But with them, where they are, they've been single for a long time. Every time they meet this man, it doesn't work. They meet that woman, it doesn't work. But they are the ones with their anger who comes out here and expose and laugh at Marwa. Let's look at ourselves. Before we judge others, let's bring out our trash and show the world. Because remember, there's always one day. People are hiding a lot because of this social media. Some of the people, they will expose others, but they've never met that person. They don't know that person, but there are some people who are the one exposing. They are not happy. If we see reality out there, some of us, we are going to faint. Because there are people on this social media who are good at shaming others in the name of social media. But they forget that they are hiding a lot. Marwa is right. Listen to what Marwa is saying. I really enjoyed this clip. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Today is today, and Tiami is fresh after weekend with family, big family. So let's enjoy this.
I know somebody else is clapping. I knew it will happen. You know, you're talking like you don't have feelings, my friend. When a neighbor's house is on fire, prepare water to put off yours. You. Because you may think it is the neighbor, and with no time, yours will be bad. Just learn from this.
Guys, Rosio will cry. Some of you have seen your comments on Rosio's channel, advising Rosio, but Rosio is not listening. Rosio is seeing only black, dark side of Marwa, dark side of Marwa's family. Just because now Rosio is negative. Rosio has seen Jesus, but Rosio is becoming negative. Let's read of the comments. People have been commenting about Rosio. Do you really expect Marwa to treat you nicely after you left like a thief with his baby? At least you should have been civil and tell him that you are not happy in the marriage than announcing on social media miles away from him. Exactly. Rosio announced. Rosio thought she's going to get some flowers forever. I know you got flowers that day, Rosio, but those flowers, you won't get them forever. That was the beginning of you showing the world and all those men out there that if I marry or I get into relationship with this woman, she will expose everything about me on social media. That's why some men, they always say, if you are a social media person, I don't want to have any relationship with you. Because this social media, we need to be careful. This was a man whom you had a private relationship in your bedroom until you had that child. You bring that child out to the world, but you chose to expose that man through social media. That's what we call karma, Rosio. Let me continue as you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Leave Marwa alone. He will get a wife who can cope with him. And Marwa wants 2 wives, Rosio. That's why you are making noise. It's just the beginning, Rosio.
Because honestly, staying single is not my thing. I don't know. I'm just a family man. I'm looking for 2. At this point, I just need 2. If one leaves me, at least I have one to say, oh, I am crying. Don't leave me too. If I take one, problem. I need two actually. This is clear. Two ladies, two wives, not ladies. And this is nothing sexual, guys. Nothing sexual. This is to grow. Nothing sexual. It's not like, oh, Mara, you cannot be satisfied by one woman. Nothing to do with that.
This is just the beginning, I'm telling you, Rocio. Let's continue. Maisha will one day come and look for his dad. Exactly. And it does happen. Whether the mother will say, oh, your dad did this, it will happen. It does happen. Another person said, I don't blame his anger. You shouldn't have done things different. You should have done things differently, not announcing breakup via social media. At least telling him first would be far much. Respectful anyway. We love you too. Just focus on forgiveness, not resentment. Rocio is not focusing on forgiveness. Rocio is upping her game, thinking that people will feel sorry for her. Women will always show the world that that man was a bad one. Oh, he used to cheat on me. Oh, he used to do that, but we do hide. Rocio, are you not even the one who used to cause those fights? Why are you not telling people about your little behavior? Why are you not telling people reality? Rocio, tell the world the truth about your little behavior. You brought that behavior of disrespecting your own man, thinking that that man will follow what you know best. You wanted to wear trousers, Rocio, and it's reality. Mara is an African man. Now you are so angry because you know yourself that Mara is going to go for other women. I'm so happy and I want to see Mara marrying 2 wives, even 10 wives, Mara. It's what he wants. You cannot change anyone. Before you got pregnant, Rocio, Mara was talking about 10 children. Mara was talking about polygamy. Why didn't you leave that time? Why is it that you chose to become pregnant? Did you believe that Mara can change his mind because you gave him a child? A polygamist is a polygamist, Rocio. You cannot change a person. Maybe if you wanted to change Mara, you should have respected Mara and his family. But you did not do that. You came there like, oh, Mother Teresa Muzungu, I'm the only Muzungu in this village. Oh, I've got horses. Oh, I've got this. What you wanted is wealth. What you wanted is just to show the world that, do you know what? I came from poor background. Now, a relationship with a rich guy. Rosio started showing people like she was very rich in Argentina, but it's just because she thought, oh, you know what, I'm getting all these praise. Oh, Muzungu, oh, the kids, oh, Muzungu, how are you, all that. Person, because we've got that mentality that Muzungus are rich. Ask a lot of women nowadays are single. Ask them properly, Rocio, why are they single? Because they believe that, oh, you know what, I'm the one, I'm the boss. Even if I'm working, my husband is not working, now I can control my husband. I can control my partner. That's why there are a lot of failed relationships and marriage, Rocio. You've chosen a wrong direction by attacking the family, Rocio. You are believing that Mara is going to turn against his family because of you, Rocio. It doesn't work like that in Africa. I don't know, might be other parts of Africa. Where I come from, it doesn't work like that, Rocio. Whether you like it or not, you need to love someone's family. Unless if that family is the one who doesn't like you. But let me tell you something. Let me remind you this, Rocio. Remember that time they were praising you. Remember how Mwango cheered you up after. after you gave birth to Maisha. Remember how Congrats mom was so happy. And remember how Marwa was so excited because Marwa needed that child. But what did you do? You turned that into your stubbornness. Then you became worse and worse, thinking that, you know what, I'm the only one. You grew some wings, Rocio. It doesn't work like that. Let me tell something. After you exposed your home, after you exposed your poverty, Rocio, nobody respected you. And now you are there because Marwa built that house for you. That's why you've got that energy to come out here and continue damaging, destroying Marwa's family, destroying even Marwa, thinking that you are going to prosper or benefit from that. Rocio, you are destroying yourself. Look at your channel today. And in few months' time, if you don't stop, you are going to cry, Rocio. We are going to forget you. Because your negativity will soon destroy you and your channel, and no one will be interested to listen to you. You are going to fight, especially when Mara gets married to these two women. Hey, Rocio, you are going to cry. You are going to cry. You left that villa by yourself. Mara did not chase you. So, stop showing people like you are the right one. Remember that day, Rocio. Remember that day you disrespected Congressman. Remember that day you disrespected Mara. It was piling up. You started a fight using your toxic mouth. You started a fight thinking that, oh, because now I've got a child, I'm untouchable. How many kids are out there without fathers, without mothers? Ask yourself a question, Rocio. You've got time to change. It's not too late, Rocio. People are tired of you coming out there playing a victim every day. Those people who are cheering you up, they were your enemies before. But now you think that you've got a subscriber. Oh, thank you, I've got a subscriber. Not knowing that those were the people who were against you having a relationship with Mara. They are the same people who were talking bad about you. Do you think you can trust those type of people? If it was me, I want. Because those people, they are with you because they want you to bring out that little secret. And they will use that to destroy the father of your child. Rocio, you can do better. Concentrate on your life because, as you know, you don't have even followers from Argentina. Your channel cannot grow in Argentina because we've seen that before. You've grown because of Marwa's people. You've grown because of Africans' followers, the ones you used to call them parasites. But now you want to show people that, oh, you know what, I've known Jesus. Oh, no, Mara is like this. Oh, Mara's family, they're the one you are attacking. You are constantly attacking this family. You are attacking. No one is saying anything to you. Mwango is trying to stop you from doing that. She has a right to laugh at you. She's laughing at you. That's your sister-in-law. So did you expect Mwango to respect you? Did you expect David Jr. to respect you? We did not see you with David Jr. Rocio. What was all that? Because of your behavior, controlling behavior. We saw you in Argentina. We saw your family in Yapohanze. They were having fun. Back in Argentina, you was mistreating Marwa. We saw it, how you was very controlling. Continuously control Marwa. Shame Marwa. Everything Marwa was doing, changing your family, you did not accept. We saw your face. We saw your mouth. What came out of your mouth was just toxic. So what has changed now? Because you are still the same. You still want people to feel sorry for you. Is social media your mother-in-law? Is social media your family? Did social media relationship with Marwa? Did social media force you to have a child with Marwa? Did social media force you to stay in Nyabohansi? No, it's yourself because of your greediness. You was there to use Marwa for. You wanted Marwa to disown his family, but it did not work for you. That's why you had to leave. You wanted your family to be visiting there every time for 3 months. What a shame. But there was no way you would have allowed Marwa family to visit your place for 3 months. It cannot happen with you. But you managed to do that. Mwango wanted to come to Argentina to visit you guys the time Maisha was born. What really happened? What really happened, Rosio? Because Mwango has money. It did not happen. Why? It's because of you. You did not want anyone to come there. Just accept you are not a welcoming person. Guys, Rosio has turned into a negative reactor, reacting about Marwa and his family. Rosio, listen to Auntie Yami. Negativity will give you views because a lot of people, they want to come and listen to what you are saying. But there is no growth. If you want to destroy yourself, continue, Rosio, and you'll be given flowers each and every time by those negative people, because now they believe that they've achieved what they've been praying for. Okay, how many channels are growing? The channels where every time we are negative, we don't see positivity, we don't see light. What we see is always that blackout. Okay, blackout. You know, in Africa, it's always blackout, blackout, blackout. What we see is darkness only. But do you know what is happening? We can get views. But look at our channels and ask our channels, are we growing? No, we are not growing. My channel was 3,000. 3,000 subscribers, 3,000. Then I started doing other content. That time I stopped negativity. My channel jumped 4,000, 5,000. I'll be getting 100 views, 100 subscribers. Even if less views, guys, my channel is not dying. Look at my followers. It's not about money every time. It's the same as when you are running a business. If you are not making any profit, it's better to close. Because that business is not going to take you nowhere. My channel started growing. Now I'm 6,000 plus. I still get subscribers. My channel has even grown more than the people who are getting views, but the channel is not growing. So what is that? It means that negativity did not help me. Now my channel is growing. I don't care about the views, but I'm so happy because the channel is growing. People are subscribing to what I'm saying. People are subscribing on my channel. The more one person who is negative who unsubscribe, one person will give me 4 subscribers. Is that not growth? That's why, guys, I always say that negativity cannot take us nowhere. If we want to grow in this world, let's stop being jealous of others. Let's praise when people are successful. Let's praise them. When people are hardworking, let's praise them. It doesn't mean that when those people are doing something bad, we cannot criticize them. But what is happening here is full of lies. I've seen people supporting some people who are lying non-stop on these streets. Guys, I've heard someone talking about the hospital in Nyabohanze. Oh, the hospital. Who is this? Oh, Congressman that is in that hospital. Guys, that hospital doesn't exist. That hospital was closed. It's all lies. But if you say something like this, people say, oh no, you are a hater. Oh, we believe that person. The people you are believing, they don't live near Marwa's place. The people you are believing, they are not in that village. I'm telling you the truth. But they are lying. They know that they can use you and you can support their lies. That's negativity. If you are a negative person, then in that negative society, you are talking bad. You are exposing one negative person there who is lying to you. What happens? They will turn against you. That channel will never get views. Go and see some of the people there. They've been reacting non-stop, but they are not getting any support from negative people because they don't enjoy them because they are very nice. That's what they don't want. They want you to be nasty. They want you to be evil. They want you to bring lies out there and tell them that, you know what, I've investigated about this person. Oh, Dee is like that. Marwa is like that. Oh, David Jr. is like that. Oh, Congressman is like that. Oh, go and listen to that man. The man is saying that he was Congressman ex-husband. Oh, this. But they are not going to ask a question that, why is it that after that person left you, how many wives have left you? Ask someone a question. Okay, if you are Mr. Nice, why is it that up to now you are not settled? But what about the kids? Because you've told us that your kids are like this, are like this. But why are you still fighting about that person? Because your kids are not like that child. Now, what you want is that child because that child has got money. Ask those questions. We cannot continue supporting negativity. Why would someone just come cry? It's sympathy. Because that person knows that if I say this, if I put that person down, people will come and follow me. They'll cheer me up and they'll even give me money, donate. Super chat, thank you very much. My sister, my brother, you don't even know those people. But in this social media, they are your brothers, they are your sisters, and they'll support you. They'll go secretly in those channels where they are talking about positive and insult those people. Who are you? Oh, look at you. How do you want Marwa to treat you after announcing breakup? The same thing people are asking online. Instead of telling him personally, move on, Rosio. It's like you want Marwa back, but Marwa is now looking for 2 wives. Exactly. And I'm even looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Marwa needs a wife. A narcissist, at least Marwa dodged this. Exactly, she is. It's me. People like that, I don't respect people like that. Me, this. Oh, me, this. Like she's the only Muzungu in this world. People hate you, Rosio. But you are creating a lot of enemies. You cannot do this on your own. Don't be cheated with this social media. Anything can happen, Rocio. If social media is no more, What are you going to do? Are you going to go back to Mexico? With Marwa, at least he's investing. Marwa is continuously investing. Though we are laughing at Marwa, oh, Marwa, you was a traveler. So, yeah, Marwa is investing. He knows what he's doing because Marwa knows that what about if this social media is not there? What am I going to do? But Rosio wanted to destroy Marwa. Rosio wanted Marwa to become lazy man, lazy husband. Stop chasing the crowd, Rosio. Rosio, listen to yourself. Listen to your little voice. Change before it's too late. Because one day you regret. And mark my words, because social media will keep this video for you. No man will choose a woman who will be exposing the secrets in the bedroom. I'm telling you, whether Muzungu, whether Chinese, whether Indian, whether Pakistan, you name it. Hey, Auntie Yami, Auntie Pakistan, yeah. I'm telling you. So watch this video from the beginning until the end. And to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Welcome to all my subscribers.
Them they talk, but you know fish shake my body. See
And
the
also,
eye,
thank you
see
very
the
much to all
face,
my
yes they
subscribers
fall,
for
them
giving
they
me
worry. You they shout for the class like king, but for night you they fear your dreams. All the noise where you they bring, now your pain where you they sing. You point finger where you they hide. You see through all the pride, you just lost for inside. We go still they shine outside. Yeah. Auntie Yami, no going back, no going back. We are bigger than the bullies, that's a fact. That's a fact. Them they cry, them confused, we on track. Auntie Yami, no going back, no going back. Auntie Yami, no going back, stand strong. We are bigger than the bullies, we attack, we attack. Love the front, fear the back and back. Auntie Yami, no going back, no going back. See us walk out with our head so high, clean heart, see on for our eye. If you push, we go still rise. Now your shame with a disguise. You feel laugh, you feel tease, you feel calling, but it clear say you dey drown inside blame. We get joy, you know fit take. We dey dance for your mistake. Eh. Auntie Yami, no going back, no going back. We are bigger than the bullies, that's a fact. That's a fact. Them they cry, them confused, we on track. Auntie Yami, no going back, no going back. Auntie Yami, no going back, stand strong. We are bigger than the bullies, we attack, we attack. Love the front, fear the back and back. Auntie Yami, no going back, no going back. Raise your hand up high, up high. If you know say you try.